Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. Getting the nod on the mound, number 31.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. And a foul ball. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
So here's Horner now. That misses. Ball 2. Runner at second, nobody out. Right through there for a strike. And now it's 3-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you get a broken back as you jog back to the dugout.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away.
Runner. He's trying for third. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. 2 outs. And that one moves his feet.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be rocking that stage to the sun out. Your boy cooked, I'm blown up. Time to lace my boots and show up. And if you still can't hear it, standing right there, but you can't get near it.
Back in the Bronx, and now here's the starter for the Cubs, Cade Horton.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And here's the first baseman, Cody Bellinger. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Swung on, belted. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. So here's Kyle Tucker now. The changeup missing. And that's ball 2. Man at second. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back. And that one is gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 2-0.
What pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Right through there for a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Next offering is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Judge waits. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Next offering is in for a strike. Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. Another. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And there's a foul ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, base is empty. in the dirt, and the count is even 2-2. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there, and that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Makes the catch for the out.
The left fielder, number 8.
Ian Happ up to hit. 2 outs, base is empty. Falling behind 2-1. On the ground to Jazz. Throws to first, and that will end the inning. Cubs are down quietly, and they're down 2-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the second, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Ben Rice. On the ground, right side. In time to Bush. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Batting 7, the second baseman,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Inside. 2-1. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
So the lineup flips over, and here comes Bellinger. And that'll load the bases.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
So bases all loaded up. And stepping in for the Yankees, Kyle Tucker. Bases loaded, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Drew Pomeranz, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Palencia, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. 2 outs. Fights it off. He'll see another. Ripped to short. On to Horner. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. We played 2 full. It's the Yankees 2 and the Cubs nothing. Back at Yankee Stadium, and now Dansby Swanson. The 1-1 is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. And that's too high.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one is gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 2-1.
He ran the count full and saved his best swing for last. That was a battle, and he won. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Digging in, Matt Shaw. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning. You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And here's a slow roller. Chisholm. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
Back to the top of the order now. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. He will score, and the Cubs tie it up.
Comes through with the RBI. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Nico Horner will come up to hit. In the air, left field. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. In comes the runner from third, and it's an RBI single. 3-2, they take the lead.
Big RBI for him right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And the batter now, Michael Busch, and delivers outside. Throw to first, and he's back safely. Casey stands at first with one out. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Rice makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Out towards right center field. Grisham gets under it. And that is that. 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 a solo shot. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 3 and the Yankees 2. Back in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here comes Aaron Judge. This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently. Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. And tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Just missed.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball. Swanson. The throw to first, and that quickly 2 away.
And he looked a little tentative on that swing, almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play. Have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
2 down, nobody on. And that's way high. And that's ball 2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Up and in, and now it's 3-2. Ben Rice waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with 1 swing if he gets the chance.
Stays alive. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there. So the Yanks go in order. They're down 3-2. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. Ball to strike. The pitch.
Ball.
Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Devin Williams getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Leiter getting cranked up as well. Next offering is in for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. Number 31 done for the day, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Camilo Doval.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. And the right-hander deals. On a line out towards center. Grisham backing up, and to his right makes the catch. And it's 2-2. Williams. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Gets a piece. and stays alive.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. That when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
There, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Helpful.
Squirts away a little bit. And the runners will move up.
Heads up base running right there. Well, that could end up being pretty costly right there. They had the double play set up as a way to get out of the inning, but instead it becomes a big strikeout situation with 2 in scoring position.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. 2 on, 2 outs. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Next pitch in for a strike, and out 2-2.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ian Happ on deck for the Cubs. 2 on, 2 outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Liner, and this could be trouble. 1 runs in, and it's off the wall. And he's safe at second with a 2-run double.
Got to be feeling great about that double. Big spot, and he drives in 2. Put a great swing on that pitch to deep center field, and we knew it was going to be close, but just not quite enough. And I'm sure a few of his teammates might be yelling weight room at him right now, but he should definitely feel good about that one.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Devin Williams is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Fernando Cruz.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Ian Happ digs in now. Man on second, 2 down. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Runner at second, 2 down. In the air, left field, down the line. He makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now 6-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Andrew Kittredge. Yeah, the hard-throwing righty trying to secure these outs against a potent Yankee lineup, and it starts with Aaron Judge. On the ground, and foul ball. The Yankees looking to rally. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. 2-2 now. Way high.
Down to 3-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Crow Armstrong makes the grab for the 2nd out. Now here's Trent Grisham. Two outs, and that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that misses. 3-1 now. Draws the walk there.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Andrew Kittredge won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Brad Keller.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Ben Rice. And that's outside.
1 strike.
Grisham off of first with 2 away. Here's a rocket out to left. Hat makes the play, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1, and they're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Back here in New York, all set for the top of the 6th. Swanson digs in. Gonna miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And here is Matt Shaw. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Next offering is fouled back. This one in the air. Bellinger under it. 2 away now.
Up next for the Cubs, the second baseman, Nico Horner.
Here's Nico Horner. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Two outs. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first. Out number 3. 1 hit, 1 left. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. It's the Cubs 6 and the Yankees. Back now in the Bronx. And now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one missed.
We got a full count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Gassed it right by him.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
And that one fouled off. Swings through it for the K. And they're down to their last out.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Yankees down to their final strike. Next offering misses down and away.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Cody Bellinger waiting to hit for the Yankees. Two down, nobody on. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
6-3 our final score. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
And I ain't really in a rush. I came in the north and they talking only about us. I'm gone for a month, tell the shawty we keep in touch. Got a thing for Michelle, but she told me it's only lust.